So you say to somebody who's coming from Nigeria and wants to create a little mini Nigeria in Britain.
No, that is not right, and Nigerians would not tolerate that. That's not something that many countries would accept. There are many people who come to our country, to the UK, who do things that would not be acceptable in their countries. It's virtually impossible, for example, to get Nigerian citizenship. I had that citizenship by virtue of my parents. I can't give it to my children because I'm a woman.
If I was welcome back to the channel. So, a recent statement by UK Government Minister Kemi Badenoch has sparked serious debate online. She said, and I quote, "My children can't get Nigerian citizenship because I'm a woman, yet Nigerians easily become UK citizens." Wait, what? Is Nigeria really this unfair to its daughters? Or is Madam Kemi just trying to score points in British politics? Let's break this all the way down, okay? So, who is Kemi Badenoch? In case you don't know her, Kemi Badenoch is a Nigerian-born British politician and a rising star in the Conservative Party. She was born in London but grew up partly in Lagos. Her full name is Kemi Badenoch. Yes, this babe has roots in Nigeria. Yeah. But recently, during a UK Parliament session, while discussing the UK citizenship policies, she dropped a shocker that our own children cannot get Nigerian citizenship because of a loophole that discriminates against women. Now, for a politician who is pursuing for stricter immigration rules in the UK, this statement feels ironic. She's basically saying Nigeria is even worse. But is she right? Let's investigate. Nigerian Citizenship Law. Let's look at section 26 and 27 of the Nigerian Constitution. There are three ways to be a Nigerian citizen. The first one is by birth, the second is by registration, and the third one is by naturalization. Now, under current laws, a child born to a Nigerian father automatically gets citizenship, whether born in Nigeria or abroad. A child born to a Nigerian mother but with a foreign father might not automatically get citizenship, especially if born outside Nigeria. Did you catch that? So if a Nigerian man marries a foreign woman, the kids are good to go. They are Nigerians. But if a Nigerian woman marries a foreign man, those same rights don't apply equally. This is what Kemi is talking about. It's a form of gender-based discrimination, plain and simple. And she's not lying. In fact, many Nigerian women in the diaspora have complained about this for years. Why does this law even exist in the first place? Now, let's not pretend this is just about Nigeria. Many African countries, including Egypt, Kenya, and even Sierra Leone, have had similar discriminatory citizenship laws. Most of them are colonial leftovers. Back then, citizenship flowed, through the man because patriarchy was the law of the land. Even though Nigeria updated part of its constitution in 1999, this clause about women and citizenship remains stuck in the Stone Age. And guess what? Women's rights groups have been fighting this law for years, but every time they push for the change, they meet resistance in the National Assembly. Why? Because the lawmakers are mostly male and traditional, claim it might open the floodgates for fake marriages, illegal migration, or dilution of Nigerian identity. Bro, is it only women that can marry foreigners now? So let's look at Kemi's hypocrisy. Let's flip the coin. Some Nigerians are dragging Kemi Badenoch saying, "Oh, now you care about discrimination, but in the UK, you are tightening immigration rules left, right, and center." And honestly, they have a point. Kemi has supported the UK anti-migration policies, including laws that make it harder for Africans to get student visas, work permits, or even bring dependents. She even defended the Rwanda deportation plan, where asylum seekers would be sent to Rwanda instead of being allowed to stay in the UK. She says Nigerians easily become British citizens. Nigerians are like, auntie, please rest. If we tell you what we go through at UK embassies, you go cry. Let's not forget the visa denial, empty school fees, and proof of funds wahala. Plus, it takes at least 5 years for someone to get indefinite leave to remain in the UK, and even longer for full citizenship. So no, it's not easy. So now let's look at the big picture. Kemi's statement, though controversial, actually opens the door to a bigger conversation. Here's what we are dealing with. Nigeria discriminates against its own daughters when it comes to passing on, citizenship. Meanwhile, Nigerians in the diaspora struggle to get fair treatment abroad. Even countries where they've lived and worked for years, and politicians on both sides, Nigerian and British, are using citizenship as a tool for power, control, and sometimes hypocrisy. In the end, the real victims are the children, the kids caught between two nations without a clear path to belonging. It's given stateless by law, global by bloodline. So now let's look at public reactions. Let's go to the streets, or at least Twitter and TikTok. Here are some popular comments reacting to Kemi's statement. So Kemi is just finding out Nigeria is hostile to women. She should try being a market woman during the election season. Another one says, auntie, we dey beg to enter UK. You dey there complaining your kids can't be Nigerian. Trade by barter now. Another one says, maybe if Nigerian women were presidents like you, the law would change. Honestly, it's a mix of truth and trolling. Some agree with her completely. Others say she's weaponizing feminism only when it suits her narrative in the UK. But one thing we can't deny is this sparked much needed awareness. So what is the solution? Nigeria needs to amend the constitution and allow Nigerian women to transmit citizenship equally, just like the men. This has been on the table for over a decade. Enough is enough. Second is diaspora voices matter. Politicians like Kemi, who benefit from their Nigerian heritage, should use their platform, to push reform back home, not just complain. And finally, we need more pressure from the people. Civil society groups, activists, and even influencers can amplify this message. This is not just a women's issue, it's a nation-building issue. So, fam, what do you think? Is Kemi raising a valid point, or is she just, playing the political game, crying foul abroad while staying silent at home? Let's talk in the comment. Do you think Nigerians' citizenship laws are outdated? Should Nigerian women have equal rights to pass on citizenship to their kids? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with someone who needs to hear it. And if you are a woman in the diaspora who has faced this, this same struggle, please tell us your experience below. Your story might help change the system. Until next time, stay woke, stay bold, and stay proudly African. Peace out.